Hello everyone, my name is D and my matrix number is 298976. Today, I'm going to present the introduction and problem statement for my assignment. In today's competitive market, coffee shops aim to optimize profitability by carefully balancing important business factors. Among these, the product's cost and advertising expenditure are important factors. Making an informed choice for a high-end coffee product requires knowing how pricing and advertising interact to impact profitability. In order to determine the best tactics that optimize profit, this study focuses on looking at how these two aspects relate to one another. As the main factor influencing revenue, pricing has a direct impact on consumer demand and perceived value. On the other hand, spending on advertising increases customer acquisition and brand recognition, but it also comes at a high expense. To get the targeted profit margins, both elements must be carefully examined because they are interrelated. For the problem statement, the coffee shop wants to know how its monthly advertising budget and the price of its premium coffee product affect total profit. In particular, the goal is to calculate the correlation between profit, advertising expenditure, and price. Secondly, the goal is to determine the best advertising budget and the pricing point to increase profitability. Lastly, the goal is to give practical advice on how to balance marketing expenditures and price tactics. The coffee shop will be able to make data-driven decisions thanks to this analysis, guaranteeing long-term growth and a competitive edge in the market for specialty coffee.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Darren Yongwei and my matrix number is 300110. And today I'm going to talk about the graph of the solution. So, in order to generate the graph of the equation pxy equals to negative 2x squared minus y squared plus 50x plus 30y minus 200, we need to rewrite the equation into pxy equals to negative 2x squared minus 25x minus y squared minus 30y minus 200. So after that, we need to do the completing the square for x. Negative 2x minus 25 over 2 square plus 2 times 25 over 2 square, which is equals to negative 2x minus 25 over 2 square plus 312.5. After that, we need to do the completing the square for y, which is negative y square minus 30y, which is equals to negative y minus 15 square plus 15 square, which is equals to negative y minus 15 square plus 225. After that, we need to substitute back into pxy, and then we will get negative 2x minus 25 over 2 square plus 312.5 minus y minus 15 square plus 225 minus 200. And then we will get negative 2x minus 25 over 2 square minus y minus 15 square plus 337.5. And then after that, finally, we need to do it as the general solution. We will get 2 times x minus 25 over 2 square plus y minus 15 square equals to 337.5. Therefore, the graph is generated as shown below. So for the diagram of the solution, in order to generate the diagram of pxy equals to negative 2x squared minus y squared plus 50x plus 30y minus 200, we will be applying the equation into GeoGebra. However, we need to rewrite the equation into this form, which is pxy equals to negative 2x minus 25 over 2 square minus y minus 15 square plus 337.5. After that, we need to rewrite again this equation into this form, which is 2 times x minus 25 over 2 square plus y minus 15 square equals to 337.5. Finally, x minus 25 over 2 square over 168.75 plus y minus 15 square over 337.5 equals to 1, which is the standard form for an ellipse. And therefore, the diagram is generated as shown below.
Good evening, doctor and my fellow friends. My name is Dong Man Leong and my matrix number is 29X709. So I'm going to talk about for our solution and result of our projects. So our goal is to maximize the profits of our coffee business. So we create a multivariate function for the profits that depends on two variables x and y. So for the x equal to the price of the cup of coffee in dollars. So we let y equal to the advertising budget in hundred of dollars. So the function given is negative 2x squared minus y squared plus 50x plus 30y negative 200. So this function accounts for the cost advertising, the price elastic of demand, and the fixed cost. Our task is to find the value of x and y that maximize the profits. To optimize profits, we start by finding the critical points of the profit function. This involves taking the partial derivative of pxy with respect to x and y. The partial derivative are dp dx equal to negative 4x plus 50 and dp dy equal to negative 2y plus 30. So setting this derivative equal to 0, we solve for x and y. So after solving the problem, we know that the x equal to 12.5 and y equal to 15. Thus, the critical point is for the x is 12.5 and y is equal to 15. So we sum the value of x and y, so we get the maximum profit is 3037 and 50 cent dollar.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Amirul Hakim bin Zabri and my metric number is 288384. So I will continue to how determine whether it's a maximum or minimum for the previous equation. So to find the maximum or minimum, we have to use this formula, which is second derivative of x times second derivative of y minus by differentiation of ds and then dy. So we get the second derivative of ds is negative 4 and the second derivative of y is negative 2. So for the differentiation of ds and dy, we get 0. So we just substitute the answer into the formula. Then we get the answer is 8, which is the positive value. So because of the answer we get is the positive value, and the answer for differentiation of ds dy we get 0. So the critical point 12.5 and 15 is a local maximum.
So in conclusion, optimization is to obtain the maximize or minimize the quantity of the function. So the optimization method is commonly used in the business or economy sectors, such as to maximize their profit, to reduce their business loss, identify the production cost, or even improve their business efficiency. So according to the economy theory, the law of diminishing marginal return, it basically indicates that the more inputs will eventually lead to fewer output. So if we adding more input, we'll get a fewer output. So in our case, we are finding out the maximum profit. We need to sell 12.5 a cup of coffee, and we need to spending $1,500 to obtain our maximum profit. So if the owner he placed a price below than the 12.5, so the owner well cannot maximize his profit. But if the owner place a price that excess this price, the customers may find out that it become more expensive for them. So they will find another cheaper substitution of the coffee in another place. So if the owner spending too much, the profit may cannot cover the cost. But if the owner spending too less effort, like he not doing advertisement or hiring less labor, the shop might miss some customers. So for in order to optimize the maximum profit, the owner must place the price at 12.5 a, for a cup of coffee, and the owner must spend $50 in his spending.